Case caption, statement about a plaintiff versus August Anton Peters, defendant. The record this morning will reflect the presence of the defendant, Mr. Peters, who is appearing remotely from the Humboldt County Detention Center via Zoom. Mr. Peters, how is our connection today? Are you able to hear and see me?
Yes, sir, I'm able to see you.
Very good. You able to hear me okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay, very good. And we're able to hear and see you. I'm going to switch the cameras here so that you can see the attorneys. I have on one side of the room, I have Mr. Stermitz and Mr. Penney, who are your defense counsel. And then I have on the other side of the room, Mr. Gordon and Mr. Pasquale with the state. We also have present today via Zoom Ms. Akuma with Division of Parole and Probation. Ms. Bird is present with pretrial services. And we're here for, I believe, a review hearing and possibly to set a new trial date. Is that my understanding, Mr. Stermitz?
That is correct.
Okay. Mr. Pasquale, yours as well?
Yes, sir.
Okay, and let's talk about trial date. Mr. Stermitz, defense have any requests?
Well, there are a number of experts, and I got some dates from them when they aren't available. And, subpoenas have to go back out. Witnesses may have to be located. Of course, that's, experts are easy to get hold of, but the lay witnesses, it may take a while. September, mid-September to mid-October, I'm out of the office. So my thoughts were it would either be November, early November, or I guess conceivably late August.
And I don't recall right now, how many days did we previously have set, and how many days is the defense requesting?
I think we want a week to do this.
Mr. Pasquale?
And Your Honor, I was thinking 8 to 10 days of trial time.
And any
Your
question
Honor,
regarding the month or?
yeah, Your Honor, the August date does not work for me, so if you have time in November, that would work.
We can do November 1st through November 12th. It's 2 full weeks. If it doesn't sound like we'll need that much time, but there may have to be some breaks for some other court obligations. And also there's an election day and a Veterans Day that's contained within those 2 weeks. Mr. Stermitz?
That's fine.
Mr. Pasquale?
That looks good, Your Honor.
Okay, so that'll be dates of the trial. And let's set a pretrial. We do have some motions I know already, anticipating there may be other pretrial issues. So we're going to set an early pretrial. And then if we need to, we'll set a later pretrial. Can we do a pretrial on August 10th?
Sure.
And Your Honor, I won't be here with somebody in my office.
Okay, we'll have a pretrial on August 10th, and then we'll determine if further pretrial may be needed. I anticipate we will. So August 10th right now I'm going to put it on just a stacked calendar, 9:30, see where we're at with this case. If it ends up being a date that we wish to hear some substantive motions, it may be just moved to a little bit later in the day where we can hold some time. Okay? Any questions about that, Mr. Stermitz?
No.
Mr. Pasquale?
No, Your Honor.
The record should also reflect that the court entered an order appointing second counsel. That was filed on March 16th, 2021. That explains Mr. Penney's presence today. With that, Mr. Stermitz, anything further today?
Nothing.
Mr. Pasquale?
No questions.
Anything further?
No, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you. Mr. Peters, have you been able to hear everything that the attorneys have said to me today?
Yes, Your Honor.
You understand that your trial is now reset?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And we've also set a pretrial conference for August 10th.
Yes, sir.
Okay, very good. Thank you. With that, we'll be in recess for today.